Hi, I'm Chris, and this is my chemistry project. What in my life applies to chemistry? Well, it has to do with this and this. There are many types of RC cars, just like there are many types of elements, ranging from a big old monster truck to a kind of smaller buggy. They all have their own set of purposes. What gives these things all this power? Well, it's all in the battery. Right here you have a nickel metal hydride battery. They're batteries, nickel and metal and hydride all in them. They're all connected. You got the 7-cell form, just one more small little cell. And then, if you really want a lot of power, you go with a LiPo battery, like these in a hard case, or you can get a soft case. They're kind of like two little plates in there, just covered up, and they give a lot more power than the old nickel metal batteries. They're a lot more advanced, and with lithium and all that other fun stuff, they're a lot lighter because of the lithium. They're not as bulky and chunky as these. They just give a lot more power and a lot more runtime. All these vehicles, they're all powered by the same thing. Now, right here we have a whole range of tires. How is this tire different from this tire? There's a lot. Down to this buggy tire, it's very hard foam packed in. It's very hard to squish in, made of different compounds and stuff in the tire actually itself. These ones are a bit more softer and different style of grip, and they just have a whole different set of foams in them, and foam has different material makeup and stiffness and all that other fun stuff. And these tires go a bit knobbier, and these are a lot more softer than the buggy tires, and they are made of bigger foams and different other compounds. This is pretty much the same as those, but this one doesn't even have foam. You can hear the air coming out of it. It's good for rock crawling. It dents in, and it doesn't just bulge up. It's made of more of a harder plastic, cheaper plastic, and rubber, just compounds with different materials. Now, where does all that battery power go? Well, it comes in through here once you plug them in. Here, turning on. All that power is going through the ESC, and the ESC brings the power out of the LiPo batteries into the brushless motor. No brushes, just a lot of magnetic power in right here. It flows very easily, and it's not as bad as brushed, which have a lot more inner mechanics that wear down this brushless motor. It's just magnets and some metal, and it just moves very, very easily. Now, there are a lot of parts for these trucks, and I often break them. As you can see in that one jump I made, I broke off this part. Let's roll the clip. See, they break every now and then, but they're very easily to fix because they're just made of simple plastics. Not very advanced, but they're just little plastic pieces that come apart with little screws. But the main difference between this one's pretty much all plastic. This one's got a metal chassis, so that's made of a completely different material, and it gives it a lot more strength over the plastic, which is very bendable and breakable and just snaps. While the metal will maybe tend to bend every now and then, but it's a lot more strong. Another way chemistry affects RC cars is the way they make bodies. These are Lexan bodies made out of some plastic material that's easily shaped and molded. It's very flexible and rubbery, and after time you can see they wear out, so they're not the strongest of materials. But if they were really hard and heavy, I mean, they wouldn't do too well. They just snap and break. So these Lexan bodies do a wonderful job of making the car light, and it saves the insides from being all scarred up and scratched up. And that's how chemistry affects my hobby.
Don't click that X button. I almost take out a very expensive camera that I don't own. Oh yeah, and it's edited by me. I'm the cameraman, and David Brugard for all the awesome songs. It was a very good thing that I started to take the tripod away, or my mom's camera would have been toast. This was the camera I'm talking about. I would have been dead for life if I would have hit this thing. Thankfully, I got it just out of the way.